Hi everyone. Today I'm going to speak about some important points um, on how you can develop a good skill on building your team. It is very crucial, not just in healthcare, but in various other areas of life, isn't it? So I brought a very good map of my own ideas, and I feel that this is important in execution. My plan may be different from what you see. Let me know your thoughts and uh, whatever comments you may want to make. Your fee, your feel free to do so because I really like playing with any other opinions and it matters to me, right? So, without further ado, let me screen share. So, this is like my model of coming up with something productive. Okay, as you can see, I have included some key terms on what I'm going to speak upon today. We all want to have a good teammate and we all want to play with multiple rules as to what kind of rules are being set and how we can lead a team, right? So, of course, in the very beginning, with the very first initiatives, we may not know how exactly we have to start with. What are the key elements to lead a group as a team? And it's really going to be more like a venture. But then if we include some important elements in that, then it is going to be a productive task where we can hook onto others and also lead with responsibilities at the same time. It may not feel heavy, and each time when we do so, we are seemingly going to enjoy the work. So, starting with the sense of belonging. Why is it important? If we want a new member in the team, we should make them feel as though they are being welcomed. Now, their sense of belonging can be very different and very subjective. So, it's very important to bring this sense of belonging uh, in any place you're working at. It can be a community or it can be your own team where you want to work with. So, beginning with this feeling of being satisfied and having to take the responsibility in an area where you would love to serve brings a lot within itself. And then this is what ties into learning. The moment where you are feeling heard and important, you instantaneously have this ability to present your ideas. Now, when you do present and you're not shy to not talk about it and be open about it, then that is when you're actually sinking in the atmosphere and contributing your thoughts. That becomes productive learning, meaning you're reinforcing your ideas, or maybe you are formulating it in a different way, or it can be like you're learning from others on how to communicate, as simple as any single initiative where you're actually starting off. So that is when you're simply learning. These small little steps matter. We cannot directly jump into the well without having these small achievements. Finally, let's look at how learning is going to have one lead a team. This is again a stepwise approach where you're designing yourself on how to navigate through different areas of life. And once you have a hold of it, you are good to be a leader, meaning you are going to know how to handle situations. Leadership is not just about knowing, it's also about being grounded to others who have been there in your shoes earlier. And so connections matter here, where you are going to connect and at the same time resonate with their ideas. This way, you can build on something very, very successful incentive. In leadership, we not just looking for our own ideas, but we are inviting others to speak upon and advocate for themselves. So, leadership is something where we are going to celebrate each other and have them accomplish their goals. That is the true sense of being a leader. We want to celebrate every other improvement within the teammate, within the team member. So, this is a very basic step of being able to lead your team. Appreciation comes from people around you. So, when you have this sense of celebrating small accomplishments of your teammates, you're likely creating a collaborative environment of celebration to begin with. So, imagine if you have a positive reinforcement attached to it, it will add up to your productivity for the day. And finally, the more productive you are, the better you are at coming up with new ideas. So, at this point where you are innovating different ideas and channelizing these ideas into a real full fledged plan, you are actually going into something that is being created by your own self. And that speaks volumes because it's going to be something from your side. So, now, in this whole process, we don't need to care about one single element, and that is innovation. Innovation is not something where you are going to show up every single day, be disciplined, or follow a certain pattern. It is the end goal of everything else. In short, innovation, meaning where you are creating and developing realistic goals, comes from positive feelings. And so, this is how you can come up with innovations. It can be something very senseful in a field of something like clinical research, or it can be even in the way you present to your patient every day. So, the entire thing is revolving around how innovative we are for the day. And let's say over time, this can be a huge achievement or accomplishment. So it all starts with a very single feeling. In case you are feeling doubtful about your accomplishments, just ask yourself if you are ready to have these small little elements into your life. And if you do so, that means it is a really a wonderful program you are into. And thank yourself. And that is all I have for the teamwork aspects, because we all are preparing for something to be on collaborative basis on the work front, and we all have different opinions. So just like how in the research they say diversity matters because there are different opinions that would come in, and there would be a huge better, or let's say fine results with the diverse group. In the similar way, we as humanistic nature, we would always go procrastinating about things, especially if it is something very new. So, if you are in a team, make sure that you have these elements within your team, and that would help you to coordinate your day to day activities in a much better flow. So, I thank you for watching my video. I will make another video on um, several other topics that would come right away. For now, this was something that I really like, and this is my flow of thoughts on how I can build a productive team and lead a team. Let me know your comments, your ideas, and your thoughts on how well you are leading your team. And thank you for watching.